We meant more to kids than Santa Claus did.
Who would have thought that four normal boys, brought up in separate cities of Little Norway, would one day comprise one of the most progressive entertainment teams in Scandinavia? And it all began, as many other adventures out there, by a stroke of luck.
I met Andrew back in the army days of all places, and we quickly discovered that we had something that very few people else have, so we started working together.
We started working on an epic movie.
The motion picture Slip Jerry Free represented the first true North Creek entertainment production ever. It was never to be completed, however, as war broke out in the Balkans.
It was really sad that we never finished this movie because we had a great script and a fantastic cast.
At this point, a third member of North Creek Entertainment had been admitted into the group. North Creek was no longer a duo, but a trio.
Lars, he was a perfect match for us. He brought an extra dimension of brilliance to the team.
Everywhere I go, people say, Lars, oh, you're so funny, you're so funny. And I realized that they're absolutely right.
I met Lars in the Kosovo War back in '99 while pushing back the Albanians and the Serbs on the Mitrovican front. I suddenly found myself in the same foxhole as Lars, who had run out of ammo.
It was a bizarre moment, really. At that point, it became clear to us that we just wanted to quit warfare and unleash our creativity instead. It became evident that we were in the wrong place.
The war in Yugoslavia was a brutal ethical conflict that left almost 100,000 people dead and 4 million people displaced. But luckily, something really good came out of it.
We created an extremely intelligent science fiction story about two guys going off to space in a spacecraft.
The Wrath of the Symbiosis was born.
Kaptein! Kaptein! Kurs satt rett mot Gamma-fregatten!
Tid til impact, Dalton.
Det 30 sekunder til vi rammer dem, kaptein!
Not stopping until they had single-handedly recorded 27 episodes in 2 different languages, the Symbiosis was on everyone's lips.
You know, the duty in Kosovo was tough and dull at times, but we always had the radio where we could listen to the Symbiosis. It was awesome. I actually stayed over there another year just because I couldn't get enough of it.
I was completely obsessed with Symbiosis. The Wrath of Symbiosis changed my life. The plot is intelligent and the acting is so brilliant. I just couldn't believe it.
Following the success of the Symbiosis, Lars, Andre, and Marius realized that an eternal creative bond had been forged. They quit the army and started writing together.
I didn't quit. I'm still in the army.
And they didn't only write about audio plays. In 2009, the first pop hit, "Ansat," took YouTube by storm.
I don't think anyone could ever predict the massive response that we got.
It was crazy, you know. Over the night, the video had been viewed by 109 people.
Sitter på kontor, kör cabriolet. Sitter på kontor, kör cabriolet. Sitter på kontor, kör cabriolet. Sitter på kontor, kör cabriolet.
They discovered that making music came easy for them, and the hits started pouring out of the North Creek studios.
BD Cup 2000.
There's nothing you could have done, Luke, had you been there. You would have been killed too.
Andre delivered an unprecedented performance, starring as a policeman in the first scene in the Afro-satiric contemporary pop video, Congo Boy Bonanza.
I mean, I don't even know your story.
So you want to hear my story now?
Welcome to Central Africa.
The production was not only satirical, it also employed trailblazing visual effects.
We demand $500 billion to release the prisoners.
So we combined contemporary music and advanced video graphics in a way that I don't think ever has been done before.
It was no doubt at all that Congo Boy defined North Creek as a political voice.
Freedom for Africa!
At this point in the career, North Creek surprised their huge audience with yet another unexpected turn. They released a series of award-winning documentaries focusing on less-known structural problems of the society.
Vi kan bevege oss, arbeide.
Men en gjeng med illeluktende ungdommer i en gammel, fuktig bygård, det mer behagelig anlagt.
North Creek was now ready for the national stage, and in 2012, they entered the massive NRK show called The Norwegian Humor. They gained their entry by making the 3-minute pilot called The Gastronauts. The Gastronauts combined advanced video graphics with super intelligent humor. They blasted through auditions to make it to national TV and the show that was broadcasted to millions of people.
We were heading for the stars.
But too much success too quickly can get to the head of anybody. In late 2012, LARS started drinking, and the North Creek collaboration was brought to a halt. The fans held their breath.
I drank so much every day because we was so successful.
It wasn't only LARS. All the three started losing focus of their work and started partying with girls all night long. And they drank a lot.
I can hardly remember a thing from 2013.
I discovered ecstasy. This time was wilder than wild. I even bought a cow.
In late 2013, their problems escalated even further, as the three members could no longer outstand each other's presence.
I wished Lars and Andre the place the pepper grows.
I seriously considered going solo and for my own career.
You know, maybe I was an asshole at that time, but so was everybody else.
I hated Lars, every little inch about him.
With all the collaboration problems and members going in and out of rehab, North Creek was deemed doomed by many.
It was a fucking mess.
We had reached the end of the line. We broke up.
But if there is one thing North Creek Entertainment knows, it is that the show must go on.
Thumb was not quite like anyone had ever heard before.
Thumb. Index finger. Thumb.
It really shook the record industry.
Thumb.
No shit.
Index finger. Thumb.
The music video for Thumb was done in one single shot. In how many music videos ever before had anyone ever done that?
Thumb. Thumb. Index finger. It's my thumb.
And boom, we were right back where we had left.
Index finger.
The trio learned to control their drinking and started producing music again.
Thumb. Thumb.
In late 2013, they launched a sarcastic music video, battering the ordinary office life of so many people.
The song Kontorlandskap showed the world that North Creek Entertainment was straight back on track. It was punk.
It was the first truly heavy metal tune we ever made, and it was thundering. It was extremely aggressive, but at the same time very, very intelligent.
After that, North Creek took yet another step to show the world their ability to master different creative disciplines. They wrote an entire TV series of first-class crime television. Bloody Balance Gang was born.
We wanted to show the world that we weren't just excellent comedians, we were excellent actors as well.
Starring as detective Birger Baumann, Lars brought the art of acting to a new dimension. But the crime show also represented the advent of a fourth North Creek Entertainment member, JØRN Gronlund.
Hi!
With JØRN on board, the quartet was now complete, and the North Creek Entertainment team was stronger than ever. JØRN had spent so many years as a paparazzi, and now suddenly found himself on the other end of the camera lens.
JØRN came in from the dark and immediately just won the hearts of our fans.
He has that extra something that's very rare in modern actors.
Og så kan du tenke vet du, på at du kan gi meg tilbake. Det sånn det funker, vet du, men du vet det.
Ja, jeg hører.
Da ses vi.
JØRN, yeah, JØRN. He was like the missing piece in a jigsaw puzzle.
I've always known that I had that special X factor, you know.
Despite the undisputable success the North Creek Entertainment members have enjoyed over the years, they somehow managed to keep their feet on the ground.
I could easily have somebody else doing it, but I changed my own tires.
I often find myself on a public transport along with ordinary people.
I brush my own teeth. I've always done that and I always will.
I even cook my own laundry.
There can be no dispute about the massive impact of North Creek Entertainment so far. But what the fans pray for is that there is even more brilliance to come.
Of course we can't reveal all our plans.
We are a bit worried that the fans may not be prepared for what we have in store.
Let's just say that this will change how mankind consumes entertainment in future.
I would say that quitting now is not an option.
Almost 20 remarkable years have passed since North Creek Entertainment changed the entertainment industry forever. Now, let's just pray that the audience will be blessed with another 20 years of brilliance or more.